I'm Rachel. I am a mum to 3 girls. My eldest is 9, my middle one is 8, and my youngest is just 6. I think I just thought it was the natural thing to do, and my mum had breastfed, my husband's mum had breastfed. It was just what was going to happen. That was how my babies were going to be fed. I think initially I was not prepared for when your milk comes in and how sore and massive you feel in those initial days. No one ever warned me how much your boobs change as well, how many bras I got through in those last few weeks of pregnancy, because I thought they would do me afterwards as well, which they didn't. So I would recommend not buying until you've been measured properly. So I wasn't sure with my second whether I was going to go through all of that again, but I made sure I had a stash of nipple cream and stuff by this point, and didn't use it once. So yeah, just because it happened the first time doesn't mean it will again either. So when my eldest was 11 months when my second was born. So that in itself, I mean, there was complications in that sense. It was actually a really beautiful experience. There was moments when it was madness. They were clawing at you and you couldn't get away. But tandem feeding, it was an amazing journey. I would recommend it to anybody on the basis of you have everything you need on tap. You can carry less stuff with you. I know some people get hurt up about the whole, do I want to be doing it? Is it a bit gross? But your body was made to do it. It's the best thing you can do for your baby. I just think it's a brilliant thing you can do. I wish I'd been told to go to the library groups as a new mum, for the support, the social and the instant community of other breastfeeding mothers. There's also some lovely groups on Facebook and things, Facebook communities for breastfeeding mothers, again for breastfeeding clothes, those kind of things. There's lots of groups on there that have been useful. And for night time, make a little pack up. I've sussed this out by number 3. It's easy to grab junk food in the night if you're up, but actually, so when I did tea time, I'd prepare some fruit or something. So in the middle of the night, I could sit and I could justify snacking, but I wasn't just eating rubbish all the time. The snack tray in the bedroom was a win. The Breastfeeding Network and their drug fact sheets on their website and their pharmacy team were amazing input and support for me, especially after number 2, because I've had a lot of problems and a lot of medications for a long time, but knowing they were all safe and having someone to back things over with feeding was really, really useful and supportive. I could see how if I hadn't have had their input at that point, I could have potentially stopped feeding, because I was on stuff for quite a long time, where actually they could reassure me that there wasn't actually a risk to continue. I'm not a fan of covering babies' heads up when they're feeding as a personal preference, but being able to wear something that you could just unzip or lift a little flap and you're not changing your outfit, you've not got a completely, a hoodie with a zip in was the most amazing invention in the middle of winter. That was just brilliant. But I didn't know they existed when I had my first, whereas by the time I had my third, I had summer stuff, I had winter stuff, and it made so much difference. I think as a new mum, it's great to see the sticker, the blue sticker, the breast-friendly places. I never personally had any objections to anywhere that I did go. But I know some people really worry about things like that, but you've got safe spaces that are earmarked where people will support you. So if you are at all concerned, utilise those spaces.